Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this edition of Jesse Green Live. We're in the city park in Hagerstown, Maryland, and we're at the Walk of Honor section, I guess, for all militaries here. Just sitting here and going to have a chat with Pops. If you're in the local area and you're in the movie business, boy, I don't care. Bike shows,
concerts,
whatever.
Weddings.
If you like barbecue, pork,
shredded pork, brisket,
chicken, this is a man to see right here. This is Pops from Pops Smoking Lip Smacking Barbecue. Say hello,
hey,
Pops.
everybody. It's a beautiful day out here. It's about 80 degrees in November. Imagine that.
And not a cloud in the sky.
Beautiful, beautiful park.
That's an inside joke to a friend of mine.
Gotcha.
So I've eaten your barbecue many times. And your side dishes, mac and cheese. You've been coming up with some cool desserts.
Yeah, we just added the Oreo mud pie, and it's fall, so every fall we bring back the apple pie baked beans. So they're now on our side list also.
And you brought some today for us, right? No, don't tell me no.
Not today.
Not okay. That's fine.
I was working this morning, so
that's fine. That's fine. I see how you are.
I'll make up
see
for
how
it,
you
I
are.
promise.
Okay. So how long you been doing barbecue?
It'll be 10 years in February. We started out just doing sauces. Actually, at the time I was married. My wife has since passed. We started out, I had a cookout at the house, and my nephew said, your barbecue sauce is great. You ought to bottle it up. And needless to say,
excuse me for 1 second.
Let me turn that off, because if not.
Excuse me there, Mr. Green, your microphone kind of fell over and it's muffled up against your skin there, so there we go. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, sorry about that.
You didn't ask permission to touch me.
I don't have to ask with you.
So anyways, we had a cookout, and my nephew Danny had said, man, you got to bottle this sauce up. It's so good. And I'm like, yeah, family, how family tells you things are good to make you feel good. And my wife decided to have a yard sale the following weekend, and I decided to make 6 mason jars up. Sold 4 that day, and the next day a lady knocked on the door and said she had it and she wanted the other 2, and it's just kind of grown from that.
Wow.
We started out 100% sauces the first 6 months, and that's when I got asked to do my first catering gig. Now it's 90% catering, probably 95%, and then 5% doing sauce shows and things like that.
What kind of sauces you make?
Oh, I've got a honey, I've got a bourbon. I just came out with some new flavors also. I've got the classic smoky mesquite.
And these are barbecue type sauces?
They're all my recipes. The Fireball is the new one. I just came out with Fireball, apple bourbon, peach, blackberry. Wow. I've got 8 sauces and 2 dry rubs total. So.
I'm drooling.
Oh.
You'll have to excuse Russell. He's drooling if the camera gets wet.
He's always giving me signals behind the camera, like.
Right.
And I thought he was saying, my beard was like that.
Right.
No. Well, man, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to try one of your sauces sometime.
It's definitely been life-changing, because I got laughed at when I first started out. Everybody's doing it because the TV shows are on and everybody's doing it. And I was like, I just want to be different. I want to throw things in that people haven't tried, people haven't had.
Yeah.
Give it my own little twist.
Pops, I can't count the number of times I've been laughed at for shit I do. And it's like, hey, all you can do is shoot those spitballs against the blackboard and hope some of them stick.
Yeah, you learn to.
Some of them don't.
You learn to turn a deaf ear. You learn to turn a deaf ear.
Oh, yeah.
And most people are good people, and you have people that no matter what you do, they're just not going to like your product.
Right.
So,
Well, you have to, as an actor, you have to look at if you get turned down for a role, that's not the end of the world.
Right.
You know, you just weren't what they were looking for.
Right.
It's not that you're bad. It's not that you can't act. You just weren't right for that role.
Right.
And so you can't, when you first get into it, you beat yourself up and go, man, I can't believe I didn't get that. Then you just like, okay, that's fine.
Right.
There'll be another role out there that come along. And and trying stuff like that. I mean, over the years, I've taken piracy into places it should have never been. Bike shows, movies, cons.
Right.
And
you just never know.
Yeah, you don't know.
Never know.
Well, like when I first started, I started out being a pirate just for Jimmy Buffett tailgating.
Right.
That was it. And little did I know the universal appeal of pirates. And everybody loves them. Any race, any sex, any age.
Right.
Everybody loves pirates.
Right.
And that's by taking that chance, and that having that reception to it. That's why I'm sitting here talking to you today in a roundabout way.
And the funny thing is, come Monday, everything will be all right.
That's right. That I actually put the pirate thing together for Jimmy Buffett tailgating.
Okay.
That was that was it. That was all I was going to do with it.
You just never know.
And my goal was to meet Jimmy Buffett. Never got a chance to, but I've met all the just about all the Coral Reefer band members. In fact, I was on stage with 3 of them about a month ago.
Right.
Never thought I'd be involved with, and one of them I consider a good friend. So but I never got to meet Jimmy.
Dreams do come true.
Yeah, they do. They
true.
do. Well, hey, you helped. I have to tell you, you helped the dream come true, because might be my favorite country singer ever, Linda Davis.
Mm-hmm.
She was, for anybody that doesn't know, Linda was that was mine. Linda was the other singer opposite Reba McEntire in Does He Love You, which won a Grammy and all that. And I just think she's beautiful to begin with.
Yes, definitely is.
I mean,
Lang is a very lucky man.
Yeah.
Not just physical wise, but she is the sweetest,
Oh,
one of the
she
sweetest
is.
people
She
I've
is.
ever met. And we've had the luxury of catering for her on 5 different occasions. And she's always the same sweet individual. She knew me from day one, knew my name the second year she came back. It was just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal people.
I had met her 2 times before, but just autograph signing, just, hey, how you doing? But I actually got to talk to her for a little bit at the catering thing you did and the show that they put on. So
Right.
I appreciate the invitation to that several years ago, and you said she's coming back next year?
She'll be back next year for Faith, Love, and Laughter. There's going to be a surprise that I can't talk about right now, but if you know her family, it's going to be very special. It's going to be very special.
Because I know who's in her family. That could be big.
I can't say a whole
I know,
lot.
but I won't. I'm not going to. If you know Linda Davis, you know who her daughter is, and I'm not saying that's who it is.
And like I said, there'll be plenty of advertising for that. I'll probably start advertising that at the beginning of the new year.
There you go. But like I said, if you know Linda Davis, you know who. What are you doing?
Sorry, Bob. Man. Excuse me.
That's all right.
Hired help, I tell you. Hired help.
Yeah, he pays me so good.
Man.
I told him it was okay. He touched me, by the way.
He didn't ask that time.
But it didn't have to because he said it was okay before.
Yep. Covered.
Hired help. But anyhow, back to what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. If you know Linda Davis, you know who her daughter is. And I'm not saying that's who it is.
Right.
But that would be a big deal. That would be a big deal.
Put it this way, the church isn't going to be big enough to hold what's going on next year.
Well, you'll get me in.
Oh yeah.
You'll get me in no matter what.
No matter what.
Okay.
I'll get Russell in too, of course.
It'll
be a good time.
I didn't ask for you to get
Oh,
him.
you don't want Russell to come?
I don't know, because you know what? If I do that, he'll hound him when I'm talking to Linda.
Oh, okay.
He'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm here too."
You don't know. You might want to be talking to the other individual that's coming town.
Well, that's true.
We'll see.
That's true.
We'll see.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, Linda's her husband Lang. Riley,
Lang is great too.
They're just great people. People.
And it's a good show. It's kind of religion based, but not really.
So, but they also throw like a comedian in, to kind of cut that up some. So it's not, they might be singing about God one song, and then the next thing they're singing about is fishing in their underwear.
Yeah,
you never know. You never know what that.
Hey, if they don't have a song of that, that'd make a good song.
That's true.
Fishing in my underwear.
That's true. Instead of fishing in the dark.
Yeah, fishing in my underwear in my bathtub.
If not, we got an idea.
There we go. We might have to pitch that to her next year. Say, hey, Linda, we got a song for you.
Yeah.
Fishing in our underwear. That is a certain ring to it.
I don't know. I don't think people like me too much after that. They probably quit eating food.
Well, wait a minute. We don't have to do a video of it.
That's true. That's true.
Just the song. We don't have to do the video of it.
So
what do you have coming up?
I have coming up this Saturday. We're going to be doing an event.
Well, wait a minute.
That's probably going to be.
Wait a minute. I forgot to tell you that. My fault here, folks. We are live. If it's this Saturday, it's probably already over.
Okay.
But I tell you what, go ahead and mention it, because it's it'll let people know what you're doing, because these two events are really cool.
They're really close to my heart too.
Yeah.
We adopt 2 families a year. Brothers Bound Motorcycle, their club, and I'm not part of the club, but I'm kind of the outside family. We adopt 2 families, and we have an event to raise money for 2 families around Christmas time so they can have a Christmas. These are families that are in need. They're in need. Then the following Sunday, we're going to do an event for a 13-year-old that has cancer, that's not doing well. So we're going to raise money for her. I'll be cooking that day. The first event, sauces only, but I'll be cooking that day. Then December 9th will be with December 10th will be with Jimmy Fortune and the Statler Brothers. We'll be catered for him. We'll be laying Reese December, I think it's the 14th. We'll be laying Reese for Reese Across America. And then we will go the 27th and do our yearly party with Brothers Bound.
There you go. There you go. Not sure exactly when this is going to air. It could. I was looking at the schedule before I came over here. We could actually put this on the day before Thanksgiving. That's due for a Jesse Green Live. So.
Right. Oh, and also, let me say, there might be one more movie set this year that we're on. A friend of mine produces it, Amanda Megan and Shannon Atkins. That's the Sibylla 6.
I'm in that.
You're in that as well?
I'm in that.
And Russell's in it?
Russell's in that.
So, I will be possibly catering on set if we can work everything out.
I am wrapped in that movie.
Right.
But I may appear on set. If your barbecue is going to be there.
Oh, it'll be there.
And I'm sure
the date and time.
I'm sure Shannon and Amanda won't mind if I show up and eat some barbecue.
Slip smacking.
Oh man, it is good. It is good.
Yeah,
you've catered several movies I've been on.
I've done a few, and like I said, we used to do wrestling events, but we're through with that now.
Yeah, you did one that I was on a couple years ago.
Right.
And that was cool. I don't
remember.
Yeah.
In 9 years, we've done, going on 10 years, we've probably done 100 wrestling events.
Wow.
been fortunate enough to cater several concerts. Mark Wills, Brendan Lee, Buddy Jewell, several Lulu Roman from Hee Haw, a bunch of the cast from Hee Haw we've been involved with. It's just been a lot of fun. I could never dream this 10 years ago. Never.
Yeah, there you go.
Never.
There you go.
And then, you know, just recently we did Blood and Breakfast, which is out now.
Yeah.
On DVD.
Just had the premiere
and we were fortunate enough, Nancy,
a few weeks ago.
we had Beatrice, I cannot pronounce her last name.
Bubbles.
Beatrice Bopple.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And Nancy Ann Riddler was there, Jim Crutt. Ritter. Man, I'm striking out terrible, aren't I?
This must be your day for a fact check.
It's
you know, he does that. He's there on his computer checking everything that we say. You know, he's like the Facebook goons.
But it's been awesome. It's been awesome.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that.
Sonia Thompson from the Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
Catered for her.
I haven't seen her in a while. She hasn't done anything up this way in a while.
Right. The last time I did something for her was with Matt Burns, and it was in Hagerstown. And that was probably 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, I remember when she was in town.
Sorry,
yeah,
that's okay.
Why this keeps moving.
That's probably because I'm fat.
No.
Second time he didn't ask permission. Jeez. Remember, if you sue for sexual harassment, his name is Russell Sage Patrick.
Gotcha.
And we have everything on video.
And leave me out of it.
Okay.
Okay, just sue him.
No problem.
Just sue him.
But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and like I said, a lot of dreams have come true through this.
Oh, hanging out on movie sets, man. I'd hang out on a movie set every day of my life if I could.
It's
just
so
to hang out
fun.
And watch how they're done and
the best part is when you sit there, and I only got to see one scene being shot of Blood and Breakfast, but when you see it and you're there, and then when you see it on the big screen, it's like, I saw that. That's cool. You know, it's really just, and I'm sure you guys feel that way when you see yourself on the big screen too. It's like, wow. Yeah,
it's still. I hope it never doesn't get exciting seeing myself on the big screen.
Well, you know, they say when it stops being fun, it's time to stop.
Yeah.
It's time to quit.
Yeah. Because, you know, you shoot scenes and, you know, and I've done enough movies that I have an idea what it's going to look like. But, man, there's sometimes it turns out that, you know, through the editing and the camera angles and like that, and I'm like, yeah, that's a cool scene.
Yeah.
That's a cool scene. Yeah, in Blood and Breakfast, I got to be the bodyguard of an ex-Playboy cover model.
And Lisa,
she's top notch. And her husband. Her husband's they're both great.
They actually have invited me up to Ohio. He has a club, and he wants to have a barbecue night. He has invited us up in the spring to supply the food. So that's something for us to look forward to.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, those two are great. It's amazing. I don't meet that many people in the movie business that aren't nice.
Yeah.
That aren't nice.
Right. I had no issues.
Yeah, I mean,
everybody was great to me, but you know.
I mean,
everybody was hungry too, so that might have helped. You know.
I mean, you run into assholes in any business.
Yeah.
Movies,
believe me, there's plenty.
Professional wrestling.
Oh. I'd give you a list of them, but I'm not going there today.
And I bet you I could tell you who'd be on the top of that list, but we're not gonna go there.
Yep.
We're not gonna go there. But I could probably tell you who's number 2 on that list too. But we're not going to go there. But I know who number 1 is.
I
know who number 1 is, but that's okay.
We both know him pretty well.
Yep, as well as what I want to know him.
Yep.
You know,
no, thank you anymore.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that one bit. So, how does somebody get in touch with you? Are you on Facebook?
Yes, sir. We are on Facebook. Lip Smackin'. It's SMACKIN BBQ. Now there's a couple pages, but ours has the 9 in the circle, and then it's got a picture of us catering Lulu's 75th birthday party in Nashville.
Wow.
Also, you can reach us on the web at www. I say subtraction line. I don't know what the proper term is.
Actually, should be www. dot
Lip, and then the subtraction, smackin, SMACKIN, BBQ.com.
There you go.
Three
Dash.
more times. Or two more
Dash.
times.
Yeah. Go ahead and say it 2 more times.
All right, here we go. On Facebook, Lip Smackin, SMACKIN, BBQ. It has the circle with 9 for 9 years in business. The picture of us catering for Lulu in Nashville. It's got Lulu and myself on it. And then the page on the World Wide Web is www.lip subtraction sign, whatever that is. Dash. Smackin, SMACKIN, BBQ.com. I'm sorry, I'm not very computer savvy.
Okay, one more time. You got to, in advertising, you got to repeat things 3 times.
All right, I'll try to get it right this time. www.lip smackin, SMACKIN, BBQ.com. On Facebook, Lip Smackin, without the G, barbecue.com. 9-year sign, picture of Lulu and me catering.
There you go. That's how you get in touch with them. And like I said, if you want delicious barbecue, and what kind of sides? I know you got.
We have macaroni and cheese, southern green beans.
That's it. Yes.
Barbecue baked beans. We've got the apple pie baked beans, glazed carrots. Let's see what else. We got for desserts. We got banana pudding, chocolate eclair, and then we have the Oreo mud pie.
Ooh.
And then our main courses, sweet and spicy barbecue meatballs. We have brisket. We have shredded barbecue chicken. We have fried chicken. And we have, I know I'm forgetting something. Did I say brisket? All right. And pulled pork.
Pulled pork.
Pulled pork.
What kind of barbecue place would you be if you didn't have pulled pork?
A pretty shitty one.
Pretty shitty one.
Sorry about that.
Now, how do you, when you decide to cater a function, do they get to, you don't provide all that at each catering?
No, that's basically, people go on the website and they choose, and it sends me a paper with what they choose, and I give them a quote, or they can just call me.
Okay.
304-279-1144 and get a free quote.
What was that phone number again?
304-279-1144. One more time, 304-279-1144.
There you go.
That's 3.
There you go. That's 3, yeah. So if somebody really wanted to, they could get everything.
Absolutely. We've gone as far as we've done 5 meats and 7 sides at an event before. So, and we do full service catering, or we can just set up, leave, and come back and let you help yourself.
There you go. So there you go. Now you know is that everything anybody has to ever know about Lip Smackin'
I think so.
barbecue?
I think
BBQ.
so. Come out and see us sometime. We'd love to have you. We'd love for you to try our food, and we'll always take your feedback, whether it's good or bad. Hopefully it's good though.
And you put all your events coming up on Facebook?
Yes, sir.
Or on your web page also?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, thanks for sitting here chatting with me today.
Thanks for having me, man. What a beautiful day. You couldn't have asked for a better day.
I'm not sure what the weather is going to be on the day that this broadcast, but if it's a snowy and we got 3 feet of snow here in the Hagerstown area, just watch this podcast and you'll be like,
and remember this day. Remember this day.
Man, look at this. No snow. It's probably about 75, I would say.
It's beautiful. It's
Mid-70s.
And I'm fat. I'm not even sweating. So that tells you
it's a nice day. We're right across from the lake here, and they're putting up the floating Christmas decorations out there.
Mm-hmm.
Getting ready for that.
Pretty wild, to think that it's so close, but yet we're in the 70s.
Oh, I know. Global warming. Hey, you know, if this is what global warming brings,
bring it on.
I'm on for it.
Bring it on. I'll put some flip-flops.
You know what I always say? My house in Florida sits about 5 miles from the beach.
Right.
If enough global warming happens, I get beachfront property.
There you go.
So, you know.
There you go.
I'm all for it. I don't think I have enough years left to see that happen, but
let's pray that nothing happens. You know.
Yeah, because that would devastate a lot of stuff
you're
for me to have.
You're stubborn, so you'll live. You know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I'll live to be 110 if the quality of life is there.
There you go.
If I can be sitting here at 110 talking to you like this, still doing podcasts.
Oh man, that'd be
bring
fantastic.
It on. Bring it on.
That'd be fantastic.
Bring it on. If the quality of life goes,
yeah, well,
I'm done. Because talking about a dash, if that beginning date and ending date, if that dash isn't worthwhile,
right,
what's it matter what that dash means?
You know,
how many years that dash means?
That's one of my things. It's not about what you're doing, it's about the road you leave behind.
That's right.
I mean, that's just the truth of it all. I mean, you die twice in my book. You die the day that you pass away, and then you die the day people stop talking about you.
That's right. That's right.
It's just the way I see it.
I happened to bring that up with Jim Crut when I did the you die 2 times.
Yeah.
And I should correct it. According to Pops, it's your birth date, and then subtraction sign, and then the year you died.
Sorry, folks.
Yeah. I just thought I'd for all Pop's friends out there, I'd translate that for your friends out there.
Subtract.
Subtraction sign.
Not to be mistaken for addition.
Yeah, no, it would be that looked kind of funky in there,
funky.
But you know, well, I think we're just starting to talk gibberish here, so it's about time to end this.
Sounds good.
So one more time before we go, Facebook and
www.lip/lip LIP smacking SMACKIN.
No G.
No G.
No little thing at the end of N? Okay.
BBQ.com. Facebook, Lip Smacking Barbecue. Round Circle has a 9, soon to be 10 in February. And then a picture of Lulu and me catering at her 75th birthday.
There you go, folks. Thank you, Pops.
Thank you for
having me. I know it'd
be
be fun, man.
It's a pleasure as always to be around your company, you and Russell both.
Oh, man, every time you show up, it's like, yes.
Russell says thumbs up.
See, he tried.
It's Russell.
I know, but he does that shit all the time.
Well, yeah. If you go back and look at a lot of my pictures, I had this stupid habit of this.
Oh, I used to always go, if we had a picture taken together, I was like.
Funny story, you remember Huggy Bear, right?
Yeah.
All right, Huggy Bear was an old wrestling fan. I'll make this real quick. And he was doing a video, and I thought he was doing a picture one time. And I did this. He showed the video live, and I looked so embarrassing. So I tried to stop doing that.
I'd forgotten all about Huggy Bear.
Oh, man, he's best.
He was a great guy, victim of COVID.
Yep.
Victim of COVID, but super nice guy.
Yes, he was.
I lost another good friend. They could have been brothers. They acted the same. They looked kind of the same kind of build. Lost to COVID.
Yep. My wife was lost to COVID. I mean, thank God it's gone.
Yeah.
Thank God it's gone.
Yeah. That's one good thing.
Yep.
So. Thank you for joining in for this edition of Jesse Green Live, and tune in next week for Jesse Green Live in between. What is this? Pops, did I tell you to stand? I didn't tell you to stand up.
Stand
Jeez.
back up. There we go. Lots of info.
I tell you, guests, they just take liberties. But anyhow, we'll see you next week. Thanks for joining in. Wave
Take
goodbye.
care, everybody.
Wave goodbye.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Do the Queen's wave. No, I don't do that shit.
You don't do that shit?
No, that's from that dating game.